Tough matchup. Merrimack's one of the best teams in the league, and kudos to Tony and his staff. It's always tight, it's dogfights, and I think it was a pretty even game. And happy to get a point, and happy the guys battled back and showed some grit. So hopefully we can keep going forward and getting ready for St. Mike's.
In your 2-1 win this weekend, maybe weren't so happy. Obviously happy with the result, not happy with how you got there. Tonight, don't get the win, but like you said, an important tie. Almost maybe more happy tonight with how you played and battled against, like you said, one of the top teams in the country.
Yeah, anytime you go down a goal, especially extremely late in the first half, that can be a backbreaker, and guys really poured the energy and increased it. I think we lacked a little of that from the start of the game, and once the second half got going, we finally raised our intensity and our level, and I thought we did really well, and again poured everything into it, and happy for Luca to get the goal, and happy with our reaction. So we just got to find a way to do that for 90 minutes.
Big point coupled with the St. Rose tie against Southern Connecticut assures you now a home game in the first round of the NE10 championship, but also big for you in the regional scene to kind of show the committee that you can play with one of the top teams in the region.
Yeah, I know. I mean, the NE10 is one of the toughest conferences in the country, and we represent our conference well every year in the regionals. So we got to continue to press and continue to get better and keep winning games as much as we can. So St. Mike's is a crucial match, and we got to go in with the right mentality and preparation. And anything can still happen in the next week or so. But happy that we were able to solidify a home game. Larkin's a very special place, so it's important to kind of keep it going.
Anything in particular that you guys talked about at halftime? It seemed like, not that you played poorly in the first half by any means, but it seemed like in the second half really came out with kind of a renewed focus, energy, and I thought carried it all the way, into the two overtimes.
Yeah, I think we just came out flat, unfortunately. We just had to raise our level and find a way. And then sometimes you gotta, I've said it in the past, kind of get punched in the mouth to kind of get excited and get going. And again, the guys banded together after halftime and really poured everything into it and deserved that goal. And definitely some bouncing balls around the box that we could have pounced on. But we got to bring it for 90 minutes and find that right level of intensity.
Thank you.